doing now is we're machining a soft jaw for the advanced manufacturing class. They were doing a special project. They needed a pair of soft jaws for their application. My students took the time to design and run a bunch of test samples for how we're going to go about machining the soft jaw. So we're right now at the process where we're going to actually machine the actual jaw itself. We've touched off on the tools. We've picked up on the work coordinate corner, and we're about ready to start machining. The first operation is going to entail roughing the part, and then after that, we'll measure the depth, and then we'll go ahead and do the actual contour of the part. One of the things that we're going to do is add some wear here. So yeah, we have wear on the diameter there, all right, and we also have wear on the depth, okay, and so all right. So now we're ready to run the operation.
Good to go.
Okay. So now after he cleans off the part, he's going to then check the depth of the part. See if any adjustments need to be made. We need to go
Another 5, yeah.
another 5 thousandths. All right, so we have to come down another 5 thousandths on the depth.
Where's that one supposed to be?
Well, that one we should have that at about 700 thousandths depth. That depth, however, is not as critical as the semicircular. About 687. All right. So what's more critical is the depth of the semicircular. So what we'll do is we'll make the adjustment to the offset, the Z height offset. There's the tool. Over here is where you need to come down, you know, G54. Take another 5 thousandths off that. Now, what we need to do is rerun that same operation. The depth of the first one is 150, right? So now he's remeasuring the depth. So 98, 98 and a half. Take a couple more readings and see if that's good. That's 98.
Same pocket.
Yeah. No, not the depth. The 150.
Okay.
See if that's.
Yeah, we're almost there.
About that long. 100 thousandths off. All right. So we can take off this time when we go down maybe go down half a thousandths.
All right. There we go. 5 tenths.
We're just taking off another 5 cents. say we're right there. All right, so now we can continue on to
Contour.
the contouring operations. Tool changes, and we have a contouring tool.
1/4 inch end mill.
Ready to open that one?
Yeah.
Now, in order for us to check the radius, we need to use a code called M19. And what that does, the M19 will lock the spindle so that you can go and use an indicator to measure that radius. So what's going to happen now is it's going to then jog that indicator over to close to where the center of that radius is, and measure off that one edge, and go back and measure the back side. The dimension that he's looking for is 1 inch 212 thousandths. The way that he does this is he moves the y coordinate till he reads a 0 on the indicator. We'll then write down the machine y value. He'll then back away from it. And then he'll go and check the back surface of that radius. Moves that indicator until it's just starting to touch. Moves that to 0. And now to make sure that he's got the apex of that, he's then going to move in the X direction and see if that indicator moves below that 0. Okay. Now he gets to the 0. And he'll record that number. He'll subtract the two numbers to determine what the distance is. Do So he's reading 1 inch 206 thousandths and 8 tenths. So it's just about 1 inch 207 thousandths. He's 5 thousandths away from his radius.
Supposed to be 11 or
12. So now what he can do is on the diameter here, he can take off just go over to the diameter wear and take off 5 thousandths. You should get him halfway there. He backs away. He'll raise his Z, I'm sorry. He'll remove the indicator, and then he'll rerun that part of the program.
Oh, okay. So go to the top of the program.
Yes, T2.
Down. Okay.
Okay. So now he can rerun that part of the program. So it repeats the process to make sure to see how much material is still left on that radius. Why again?
Yeah, I know. I gotta go redo it.
Should be good. Okay.
Um, 2000 off.
Now 2,000, so because we're on the radius, we have to figure the diameter, so that's 4,000.
That's the offset.
First have to, so we have to always remember to get the indicator out of there.
There we go.
So we're gonna run it one more time. This should get right there.
Alright, one more time.
Sometimes it might be better to lock the spindle before you open the door, especially on temperamental machines like this. there.
On the way.
Yep. 1 inch, 212 thousandths.
310.
3/10. Yeah. All right, very good. So now we've got that contour established. Last operation is going to be just doing an edge break. Doing a slight chamfer around the contour. You got it.
First base side.
Hold it.
I thought it was third back up.
Okay. That should be it for that part.
That's it.